Hello guys, and welcome to the video. And it is so hard to believe that it's already been a year since I started uploading content to this channel, and it's crazy how fast this last year has gone by. But you know, I really wanted to make a video for you guys today celebrating not only the 1 year anniversary of my channel, but you know, over 400 of you that have subscribed and all the people who have liked and commented on my videos. And I'm just so humbled that there are so many of you that, you know, like my content enough to subscribe and to continue to watch my content. And so really, this is not just a celebration of my channel's 1 year anniversary, but a way to thank you guys. And I know over the past year, a lot of you guys have commented on my background, being like, ooh, I like that, or I like that. And so basically, I thought it'd be a pretty interesting idea to give you guys a tour of my office, because what you see here is not everything. Because whenever I set this up, I had no idea that I was going to start a YouTube channel. And this is really, like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's plenty more, and I can't wait to show you guys. And you know, I think by giving you a tour of my office, you're really going to learn a lot more about me as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get the tour started. Okay, so this should be approximately the camera angle that you guys have during my video. So what I'm going to do is just flip this bad boy around, and boom, there's my desk, there's my Xbox, my computer, my microphone, and my PlayStation that's just covered in figurines. And you can't forget the old shark bowl that's full of Jolly Ranchers, and my ball in a cup, and my big ass TV. But I can't really think of a better place to start than right here. There's kind of like my little wall of autographs that I have. There's room for one more, and I'll get to that later in the video. But up on the left here, I kind of got movie celebrities, people from TV shows. That's actually the autograph of the dude who played Boba Fett in Empire Strikes Back. Sean Bean from various movies, but you know, I love The Lord of the Rings. You'll see more of that later as well. Sean Astin from The Lord of the Rings. And if you're a fan of the Batman animated series, that is the Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman. The best Batman, you know, tell me I'm wrong. And up here is gaming autographs, voice actors and such. This is John Marston from Red Dead, Arthur Morgan from Red Dead, John DiMaggio, I'm trying to get the light out of here, but the voice actor from Marcus Phoenix from the Gears of War franchise. I absolutely love Gears of War. Can't wait for Gears 5. It was awesome to get to meet John DiMaggio. And I also got, it's me, Mario, woohoo! The voice actor who voices Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, all of them. He was absolutely incredible to meet as well. And like I said, I got room for one more, and I'll get to that in a minute. Over here to the right of my desk, I got my Game of Thrones Westerosi map and a bunch of Halo posters from various loot crates, except for this one, which I hope to get signed and put in that link spot right there. And I hope to get it signed by Steve Downes, the voice of Master Chief. Hopefully I get to meet him and get it signed when I go to the Outpost Discovery in Chicago here in like a month or so, you know, fingers crossed, but we'll see. But going down here, I actually have a little bit of art that my wife did. She paints these, and I don't know, I might tag her Etsy store in my description if you guys are interested in that. There's quite a bit of her stuff around here. But a bunch of figurines from the Halo loot crates as well, and various other loot crates. I have a problem, I know. My lightsabers, my Force Effects lightsabers, a couple of Nerf rival guns as well, and can't forget the boys' toys. I'm actually a father of 2 sons, and they like to play in here sometimes, so gotta have something fun for them. Well then, oh god, my bookshelf, I don't even know where to start, so I'll start at the top. One of my favorite, I have a lot of figurines, as you'll see, but one of my favorites, I am a huge movie buff, and that is the reaction figure of Jaws, or the shark from Jaws. I absolutely love that, love the box, it's fantastic. Some pops. I haven't been collecting pops for too terribly long, but as you'll see as I go on, I mentioned before, I'll mention it again, I love The Lord of the Rings, and so I kind of started there. And now the first shelf, and I should have thought of it for the video, but I actually have a strip of LED lights that are like all kinds of multicolors, and it's cool, and they rotate between colors, but I didn't turn on for the video because I'm stupid. But this is my Star Wars shelf. And a lot of these are, you know, as you can probably tell, I'm a more dark side than light side, but these are various Black Series figures, a couple Disney metal diecast ones, like I know Darth Vader is, R2 Boba, Rey, BB-8 is, and a couple of these troopers back here are diecast metal as well. But, you know, all the AT-AT back there is, and so is the TIE Fighter, but, you know, my favorite's probably old Han on the Tauntaun. Can't go wrong with that. And then you go down, it's kind of like my little mini library, this little Mewtwo promo card from the Pokemon movie. If I can get that out of the way. All kinds of books and stuff. A lot of these books are actually signed. I have a couple more Pops here. Gotta get Mark Hoppus out of the way. Blink-182 is one of my favorite bands. I'm actually gonna see Angels and Airwaves in September, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. And but anyway, a lot of these books, you know, there's kind of nerdy books, movie books. Like I said, I'm a huge movie buff, and I know I got my Lord of the Rings right here. Is actually signed by Sean Astin as well, the voice of Samwise Gamgee, same one from Ratchet. But you know, I got that signed by him. I have a couple other books. If I can move Frodo. That's actually a souvenir knife I got from, I don't remember, I think it's Jamaica or something like that, but dude was hand making those, and I had to put my name on it. My name's Alex, by the way. And then I got my comics over here, and there's various other little collectibles in here. I got the One Ring hanging around my Lord of the Rings. If you're a fan of The Witcher, you know that's what that is anyway. A Destiny 2 fidget spinner. That was a collectible at GameStop that we kind of gave out for free, and we didn't know that we weren't supposed to give them out for free, but I took one. But anyway, my Walking Deads, I was a fan of the Walking Dead comics, and they're actually ending now, in case you didn't hear. But I actually have a couple autographs in here as well. I'm not going to take them out to show you, otherwise this video will just be way too long. But I know I got this volume, the first volume, signed by Tony Moore. He's the illustrator of The Walking Dead. He did all the drawing for the first few volumes anyway. And the second one, this blue one right here, is actually signed by the actor from The Walking Dead TV show who played Herschel, because that is the volume where he was debuted. And so, you know, I heard he passed away, and that's sad, but he was like one of my favorite actors from the show. And then I got Batman stuff here. You know, I'm a huge Batman fan as well. I got The Dark Knight Returns, all the Frank Miller Batman stuff, and there's more in my closet as well. And I got, you can't go without mentioning this, but a replica pipe of Gandalf from the Lord of the Rings. Love it. Oh, there goes the Hobbit pops onto the ground. I'll have to get to them later. And then there's my big action figure shelf that's like, you know, everyone else, you know, it's not Star Wars. And because I had so many Star Wars, they basically needed their own shelf. But here they are. This also has an LED strip, but I didn't turn them on. A lot of Halo. And if you're a fan of action figure, like McFarlane and stuff like that, I love the McFarlane Reach stuff. I had a thing for the Brutes. I really like the McFarlane Brutes. I got some Elites back there from all various games. There's Reach, Halo 3. There's even a Joyride Elite right there in the corner. I have a CE Master Chief. I know he's holding the gravity hammer, but I don't know where his assault rifle is. This is the Halo 2 Master Chief. A Joyride Spartan right there, which is really cool because that came out in the Halo 2 2004 days, and that's actually my multiplayer Spartan, red and white. So I thought that was really cool. But some of my favorite figurines are actually these Gears of War NECA figures. This one is actually McFarlane. These ones that came out with Gears of War 4, but I love that bearded Marcus. The detail's insane. But this Theron Guard, oh my god, I spent too much money on him. All the leather straps are all like real leather, and it's just so cool. Got, you know, Walter White, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. This Grunt with the flag, and Dale from The Walking Dead. I really like Dale. And you know, there's Arkham Knight, some Titanfall, Batman, you know, Fallout, all kinds of stuff like that. And then there's also, if you go down to the next one, this is that's the end of my, get a wide shot if I can, of the figure shelf. But the next one's just various original Xbox 360 games. I've always been an Xbox guy. There's a limited edition Halo 3 controller that I won, and if you know what this is, you're pretty cool. But when Halo 3 was launching, they had Halo 3 Game Fuel, and I kept one, and it's not open. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I had to keep it for the nostalgia, and obviously I did. And yeah, there's 360 games, original Xbox games, Halo 3 limited edition, heroic edition. And then you kind of come over, there's my door, there's more Loot Crate posters as well. Various, you know, other figurines. Dengar was kind of a joke because I mained Dengar on Battlefront 2015 when he was released. I loved him. A B1 Battle Droid. This is actually a prank that my friends thought would be funny to put a light switch cover of Anakin on my light switch, and they're funny. Oh, my little mural to Mel Gibson, you know, who doesn't have a, you know, that. Some reaction figures, Predator, another thing my wife did, posters, like I mentioned before. Now this is where it gets kind of interesting as well. There's a couple of my guitars over here, a couple basses, a Lucille, and actually to scale Gandalf's staff. But this is one of my favorite parts of my office right here, is this back shelf. there's a lot going on back here, but like, let's just you know, dig into that. I have a couple Indiana Jones things back here. Indiana Jones hat and an Indiana Jones Temple of Doom machete. That's actually worth quite a bit of money. I love that thing. This, if you know what this is the Shadow of War Mithril Edition statue. I'm actually going to make a video probably in the future going into how I acquired this, because it was actually really quite cool, and that's one of my favorite collectibles I have. And if you guys know what this is, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you do, but this is the Halo 3 Legendary Edition helmet. I won one so bad whenever it first came out. I was so jealous by the people that actually got one, but I actually acquired one because of my brother actually was kind enough. He acquired it for free and was like, you know what? I know you want one, so he gave it to me. And I actually do keep the original Halo trilogy in there as intended. And if you zoom out a little bit, I actually have some DIY gaming weapons. The Halo assault rifle, the flashlight actually works, and the Gears of War chainsaw bayoneted lancer as well. I actually made those myself, which is pretty cool. Godzilla plushie, you know, gotta have that, and I think I got that from the Loot Crate. My Nintendo Switch box, Tankard from when I graduated. The Halo Reach Noble Team statue. That I actually required for ridiculously cheap. I can't believe how cheap I got that, and it was just a total steal. And I got that, and there's some more pop figures, Doom Marine. Actually all the rest of these right here are required from Loot Crate. The Gears of War Brumac, I had to buy that. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Huge fan of the Lord of the Rings. And of course, I was really looking forward to Shadow of War whenever it launched. And the GameStop that I was working at the time gave me the launch clock. So I've had that since that game came out, and I think it's a pretty cool little decoration, so I kept it. Right here is a Force FX lightsaber. I might actually put a cut in the video and show you. If you haven't seen what these are, I might put a little cut in the video and, you know, turn it on so you guys can see it, because these things are actually pretty cool. This might not be the best camera angle, but and maybe I might have to shut the lights off, but here we go. It's pretty cool. Let's try it with the lights off. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I hit it on the ceiling. Yep, it's pretty cool, but yeah. And we're back at it. I just went ahead and put this back where it was. But I have a couple more Loot Crate figures. Westworld on HBO. If you haven't checked out that show, it's awesome. Stranger Things. New season was very sad if you haven't seen it. But I have some more Pops as well. Harley Quinn. These were actually acquired by gifts. Obviously the Gears of War ones were not. I love Gears of War. I have a full-size wearable to scale voice-changing Stormtrooper helmet with that's actually my crown from when I was prom king in high school. But yeah, that helmet's really, really cool. I got that as a gift as well. I mentioned this already, but my full-scale Gandalf staff. That is too cool. And also there's a Lucille back there from The Walking Dead. But it's pretty cool. And this is my closet over here. And so you just go whoop. And if you're a Blink fan, I hung those up. I like the art with that. Even though that CD wasn't my favorite, I like the, you know, that it came with art. Now, something that maybe you guys didn't know about me. One of my favorite TV shows, and is to this day, is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I love the show. This poster over here, I saw online, I bought it, and as you can tell by even my normal background over here, I love putting movie posters or show posters in top loaders. It's kind of like my obsession, so Dayman, you gotta have it. This is actually a piece of art that I bought at a Comic-Con, straight from the artist, and it's like a mix of the, you know, if you get the joke, let me know in the comments, but it's a mix with that and the Jaws poster. I love it. He signed it for me. It's a great first appearance of Batman poster, Breath of the Wild poster, and a couple more pieces of art that I bought. Predator and a Mr. Freeze. That's actually the same artist as well. And this right here is you probably saw it in my if you've seen my GameStop video where I talk about what it was like working there. My name tag, once again, my name is Alex. There it is, and it's covered in pins, completely covered. A lot of Halo pins and various Loot Crate pins. And I got my horn that I got at a Renaissance Festival. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we're getting to the end. Various movie posters that I just don't have room. You got Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, more Star Wars, Jaws, more Star Wars decorations over here. My couch that is covered in stuff that I just need to hang up. And I guess now that I'm getting to this point in the video, I actually I actually completely forgot about this, but I'm actually thinking about doing a giveaway with this video. And I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos either watch it for Halo or Star Wars Battlefront, but if you guys are interested, you know, the giveaway is basically going to be one of these posters. I was like, you know, I'll sign it, you know, I'll write a little message on it, draw a wiener on it, whatever you guys want. You know, just let me know what poster you guys want. But if you want to enter in that, just subscribe to Live from My Basement, like the video, leave a comment, and let me know what, you know, what you're a bigger fan of. Halo, Star Wars, doesn't matter. And hey, there's a quarter down here. Sweet. But yeah, you know what? I'll throw the quarter in as well. So if you don't want to do it for the poster, do it for the quarter. You don't want to lose money on this. You know, I know you people are smart. But this is actually a wall that you guys can normally see in the video. But there's the rest of the posters. That Patriot one is actually more. As much as I like that movie, it's actually there's another poster in there that's usually Braveheart and it's usually flipped. But I like having Mel Gibson's big mug staring at me, so I keep it like that sometimes. More movies I like, more Black Series figures that you guys can see. But you know, we're getting into parts now that you can actually see in my videos. Big Gears of War blanket collectible that I acquired, Batman art and stuff. This is my Lord of the Rings wall, or slither of wall rather, and it's got you know, all the movie posters and top loaders. And now these are like some of my most prized collectibles that I have. These were the action figures that launched whenever the movies were going into theaters. These I used to buy and play with these when I was like 9 years old, when those movies were coming out. And so just seeing these in the boxes, you know, I've acquired them over time. I love these. These are some of my favorite collectibles. Like I said, I love the Lord of the Rings, and it just reminds me of my childhood. And this is my Star Wars wall. And what's actually kind of funny about this is episodes 1 through 6, these ones that you're looking at right here, were actually, if you guys might remember, but when The Force Awakens was going into theaters, they were giving away these 6 posters randomly in cereal boxes. I bought so many boxes of cereal just trying to collect the original trilogy, but then ultimately I had episodes 1, 2, 4, and 5, and I just needed the finales of both trilogies, so I just went and I grinded out, bought a billion boxes of cereal, got them all, and then once I had 6, I had to, you know, acquire 7 and 8. And this Battlefront box is actually a ad box from GameStop. You see these laying around when the game's about to come out, and it's kind of a placeholder until episode 9's poster comes out, so that's gonna be exciting. And that's just about it. You're circling around. There's 2 windows right here. In case you're wondering, this is actually my basement. Live from My Basement's not just a, you know, a clever name. And of course, you know, you gotta have Nicolas Cage from Con Air. You know, he's watching over me, making sure I do no wrong. But yeah, just more little collectible things I like to hang up, and that's about it. Oh, gotta mention the old, if you watch a lot of my streams that are playthroughs that I do, there's almost a time in every video where I say, oh, you know, it's that time again. It's time to crack open the mini fridge and get yourself a peach tea. Now you know, this is where the refreshment comes from the Fallout fridge right next to the Slave one. But guys, that's it. That's a full circle. Not a very big room, but you know, it's my office. It's where I game. It's where I record all my videos for you guys. And yeah, I bet I look ridiculous just spinning around my room, but yeah, this is it. Pretty cool. And so yeah, like I said, guys, I hope you if you guys have stuck around this long, like I said, this is just a way of for me to thank you guys for all you guys that have liked, commented, subscribed. And like I said, if you want to take part in this giveaway, that's a really big ass Star Wars poster. Like I said, I will sign it, write a message on it, you know, draw a wiener, whatever you want. Halo, Star Wars, doesn't matter. Oh, the quarter, don't yet. If you know, some of you that are just in it for the quarter, it's coming. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye. Ugh.